What is going on, family? I am trying to get into some more of these requests from you guys, and a handful of y'all have requested me to check out the artist Larkin Poe. I am not familiar with this artist at all, and one of you had suggested If God Was a Woman, so that really kind of caught my attention, so I decided to go ahead and pick that one. So let's go ahead and check it out.
If God is a woman, the devil is too. Better get down on your knees. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for you. Get down on your knees, pray for you. Heaven and hell hath no fury. Better watch what you do. I'm gonna pray for you. Blessed be my haters, I love to hear them talk. I make waves like an alligator, walk on water through the swamp, through the swamp. I'm gonna walk on water. If God is a woman, the devil is too. Better get down on your knees. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for you. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for you, pray for you, pray for you. Ooh.
Off the bat, guys, I'm going to let you know that I am definitely not the nerd when it comes to equipment, when it comes to guitars and all that kinds of stuff, so I have no idea what kind of guitar that she is playing. It is wild looking, and it looks like one of those like guitar like blues like slide guitars that like you would see, like the ones that are kind of like laid out and they like kind of just like on a little table or whatever. Like I said, I'm not the gearhead. I can't tell you what these things are called. I've just seen them like out in places at shows and stuff like that, at concerts and videos. No idea what it's called, but it's been a long time since I've seen something that looks like that. It's got a very like bluesy southern rock feel to it, which I feel like there's just not that many people out there really kind of doing this kind of sound right now. When I hear stuff like this, it just automatically makes me think of like my time like in like Louisiana and like the backwoods of like North Carolina and South Carolina and Georgia. Like I've spent a lot of time like in pretty much all over the southeast part of the country, and it just kind of really reminds me of like that, especially like New Orleans, like Mississippi kind of like Bayou type vibe. I'm really liking the overall concept of this song, with God is a woman and the devil is too, and I'm gonna pray for you. And basically like she's like saying like, you know, you better watch out for these devils. Fanatic, eat that fruit off the vine. They say I'm problematic as I turn water into wine, into wine. I'm gonna drink that wine. If God is a woman, the devil is too. Better get down on your knees. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for you. Get down on your knees, pray for you. Heaven and hell hath no fury. Better watch what you do. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for
better get down on your knees. I'm gonna pray for you, pray for you.
Woo, fire. This is definitely one of those songs where I feel like when I was listening to it, like in the beginning, like I said, it reminded me, kind of like took me to a place in time. And like, I feel like I didn't really like fully connect with it, like off the rip, because I was putting my brain in like past situations, right? And then like as the song went on and I was really starting to listen to it that much more, I feel like it was one of those things that like when I wanted to hear this, like and I started thinking also again about like if I was at the live show and they got up there on the stage and they started playing this, they would have got my attention. Like from the very beginning, they would have pulled me in, and by the end of it, I was loving it. Like I said, it grew on me as I went through the song because I started feeling it that much more. I really appreciated like the girl on the slide guitar. Like I said, I feel like that's one of those things that is like it's not really very seen very much anymore. Like I've seen most of that kind of stuff in like old country bands, like stuff that my dad definitely like, used to listen to growing up a lot, like watching old concert videos and stuff like that of like all those kind of old country like bands would play stuff like with those slide guitars. So it's been a long time since I've seen actually anybody like, especially someone so young, and who's not just some old bald guy playing one of those guitars. I'm going to take a wild stab out of the dark and say that they're probably related because they just look way, way too similar to not be related. I feel like they came from the same parents or something, because if they are not sisters, my God, how do they find friends that look so much like each other to join this band? I feel like a music is one of those things where there's a time and a place for all kinds of music, and I feel like this is one of those things that I would definitely probably enjoy a lot of their live performances and that kind of energy, because that's the way that I really like to ingest this kind of music probably the best, because this is one of those things that this kind of music is so much better in person. But overall, I really like this record a lot, and I would definitely want to hear more from this band. I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me today, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there is always room for you. Till next time, I appreciate you for watching.